Shoo-wee, Toby. I don't know about you, but I know that I sure am ready to call some riffraff in this county.
Thank you, Brad, for saying that. I am also ready to make my parents very sad and angry that this is the life I have chosen, that this is what I have become. Hello, Brad. You'll never guess what I bought from the video store this week.
You know I don't like guessing games, because whenever I play those games with my older brother, the answer would always be a fat lip.
Well, it's Double Impact with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it's packed with loads of bonus materials and featurettes.
Dude, you know that movie is rated R, right? It depicts violence and many swear words.
I know, right? Check out this ignorant clown. Am I right, Brad?
Hey, where do you think you're going, big shot?
Who, me?
Yeah?
Well, I was just on my way home to go watch my DVDs of Shrek, Shrek 2, and Shrek the Third. Not Shrek 4 because I do not have it on DVD yet.
Oh, yeah? Well, have you ever heard of Jean-Claude Van Damme, the most rock and roll action hero of all time?
Yes, my pa used to always have his tapes back on the ranch, but he would say that I'm not allowed to watch them because of the mature themes and the mature content.
Hey, Toby, can you believe this chump?
I bet you that I can name a better movie for each Jean-Claude Van Damme movie that you name.
Time and place, hotshot.
There's a warehouse down the road from here.
Hey, he's talking about the warehouse down the road from here.
Well, then that only leaves one question. Time.
5:30 p.m. this afternoon. For better or worse, I will be there and I will face you.
Toby, do you think Johnny Durango's going to show, or do you think he's too scared to show his face around these parts?
Scared? I don't think so.
Whoa!
I mean, I'm not scared either. Okay, let's set some ground rules.
That's not a bad idea, Toby. That'll ensure safety and responsibility for all three of us.
Man, safety's for big dummies.
Shut up, Brad. You don't know anything. I will name 4 Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. For every Jean-Claude Van Damme movie that I name, you have to list one movie that is better than the one I have named.
In the terms?
If I win, you have to watch every movie that I have named, even the ones with mature content.
But if I win, you have to watch all the movies that I have named.
start out easy. Nice and slow, baby. For the first movie I named, Bloodsport, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Easy. Shrek.
Okay. So you think you've gotten me?
Did you know that in 2001, Jeff Buckley wrote the song Hallelujah specifically for the film Shrek?
I did not know that, but it certainly is a beautiful song. Maybe you have won the first round, but this next one won't be so easy. Now for round 2, Cyborg, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Easy. Shrek 2.
Toby, can I talk to you in private for a moment?
This guy didn't come to play games. He came to win, Brad, and I'm just not sure I can beat him. He's just wrangling my spurs.
Toby, don't talk like that. This guy's a chump. I know you can beat him. Plus, remember, if we win, we get to watch all the movies with swear words and martial arts in them.
You're right, Brad. And I think I have just the thing to stump him. Time Cop, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. Your move.
Booyah!
Shrek the Third.
All rats!
Cool it, Brad. I need you to believe in me.
Did you know that Shrek the Third is called Shrek the Third and not Shrek 3 because of medieval times and customs?
I did not know that.
That's just one of many facts that I can tell you about the Shrek franchise.
Well, now's not the time for that. We have one final round, and I have just the thing to stump you.
So get ready to watch all the movies Toby said. They have swear words and ideas that are meant for mature audiences.
Now, for the final round, I think this will really pack a punch. Universal Soldier. The Return, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme.
This is a tough one. I really wish I had seen Shrek 4. I'm sure it's filled with all sorts of gags that are just crude enough for my age level, but not so much so that it becomes inappropriate. I sure wish that my cousin Sean would let me borrow his DVD sometime, but he's too fat and selfish to ever let me even touch them. I know that his weight problem comes from a hereditary metabolism issue, but it still doesn't justify his gluttony. Nor does it excuse his selfishness with his Shrek 4 DVDs.
Time's ticking, Johnny Durango.
Give me a moment. Boy, I wish I had seen Shrek 4, then I wouldn't be in this pickle. Then I could beat Brad and Toby at their own game. I'm just not ready to watch their movies with violence, swear words, and adult themes.
Let's see him beat Universal Soldier. The Return, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. Am I right, Toby?
Yes, Brad. You are right.
Puss in Boots.
What?
I said Puss in Boots.
Toby, I thought you had this. Now we have to watch Shrek, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, and Puss in Boots.
You're right, Brad. A deal is a deal. But that don't mean we have to be happy about it.
Oh, I think you boys will be very pleasantly surprised for the edgy, but still age-appropriate humor found in the Shrek franchise. Not including, of course, Shrek 4. I haven't seen Shrek 4, so I can't speak for that. However, I think you boys will just love the Shrek series.
But Toby, we're not really
I shook hands on it, Brad. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
Toby, you know it does. You know that means something to me.
Hold it right there, you wicked outlaw.
Deputy Hernandez, the Crooksbane himself. But how? How could you do this to me, Brad? I trusted you!
You think I wanted to do this? You think this was my plan all along? Toby, you didn't give me a choice.
Looks like you'll be spending a lot of time considering your mistakes, sir. In the Slammer, you also have some time to watch your Shrek series. Let's go.
I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless dreams I walk narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turn my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared. No one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fool, said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, the tenement halls, whispered sounds of silence.